Hello, hi, and welcome to today's Facebook Live. Today we're going to talk about some common mindset traps that parents and educators can fall into when they are trying to encourage a growth mindset in their children. And I want to address you directly because I know that as a parent and as a teacher, you just want what's best for your kids. And I also know that it can be a bit tough to navigate all the different advice that's out there. So my name is Norma Jean. I am the founder of Time to Shine Teaching and Coaching. I've been in the business of supporting children, particularly those that have learning differences, for over 20 years now. And I'm really passionate about helping parents and educators have a better understanding of what life is like for these kids so that they can support them in the manner that they deserve, right? So let's get right into it. One common mindset trap that many parents and teachers fall into is overpraising their child. And I know that praising your child can feel like the right thing to do. I mean, after all, what you want is to boost their confidence and make them feel good about themselves. But the problem with overpraising is that it can have the opposite effect, right? It can make your child feel like they're only worthy when they succeed and that failure is something to be ashamed of. Instead, try to praise the child's efforts and hard work rather than just their innate abilities. And so I've been talking about this for the month of May. And so in case you've missed it, you can always go back and watch the rest. Every week I bring you something new. But anyways, with this in mind, I've created a tip sheet for parents and educators that provides you with a wide variety of practical suggestions for giving a child genuine and constructive feedback and encouragement as they progress along their learning journey. And while most of us know, a few ways to provide positive feedback, it can be challenging to think of new and fresh ways to provide encouragement that's genuine and work well to help a child feel motivated on an ongoing basis. So this tip sheet's available in my Time to Shine Teaching shop in my website, and I'll put the link in the comments below if you'd like to check it out. It's really awesome. Another common mindset is using labels like smart or talented to describe your child. And while it might seem harmless, these labels can actually be limiting. When your child hears that they're smart, for example, they might feel like they have to live up to that label and that they can't make mistakes or struggle. So instead, try to focus on the progress of learning and the effort your child is putting in. Praise their curiosity, praise their persistence and their willingness to take new challenges. And finally, another common mindset trap is avoiding challenges yourself or avoiding taking risks yourself in front of your child. So if your child never sees you trying new things or taking on challenges, they might start to believe that success is only for those who are naturally talented or even lucky. So instead, show your child that it's okay to make mistakes and that taking risks is a natural part of the learning process. When a child is struggling to learn, it's easy for them to become discouraged or to become down on themselves. I've been teaching about growth mindset long before it was even, the term was even coined. And it's completely normal that we have to work hard, practice, and accept failures in order to find that success that we want to experience. And with kids, I use examples like, could you walk when you were born? Or did you first need to learn how to crawl and then eventually practice walking? And do you think that you fell and had to get back up and try again and again and again? Right? And what about the rock and roll musician? Do you think that they just picked up the guitar and they could magically play it? Or do you think that they had to work hard and keep practicing? These are things that kids can relate to, right? So I hope these examples have been helpful in illustrating why these mindset traps can hinder your child's growth mindset. And remember, it's all about focusing on the process of learning, praising effort over innate ability, and embracing mistakes and challenges as opportunities for growth. And another way that we can help children with their growth mindset is to teach them explicitly about, hang on one sec, teach them explicitly about how their brains, how we actually learn, right? How our body parts connect to the different parts of our brain and why, when we aren't using all of the learning pathways, it can actually make it harder for us to learn. So teaching this fun and engaging lesson is always the first thing I do when I start working with kids. And this lesson is so important that I created a downloadable toolkit for you called How to Help Your Child Feel Confident in Their Reading and Spelling. And this toolkit will also teach you about the different ways we learn, and it'll give you an explanation as to why so many kids are not thriving in the classroom setting, right? It's so important that both you as a parent and they and your child understand that there's nothing wrong with them. And I feel so strongly about this that I'm giving it to you for free. And I'll put that link in the comments below. And I really recommend checking it out. There is nothing to lose and everything to gain. It really could be exactly what you're looking for to help turn your child's negative feelings about themselves around, right? So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found some of these tips helpful. Please give me a thumbs up, or even better, a heart, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. Excuse me, and please share this video, because you just never know who has a child who is struggling and who really needs to hear this today, and who really needs to download that toolkit that's going to help both themselves and their children. Social media is great because we're much more far-reaching than we even realize. So I would so much appreciate it if you help me spread this word, okay? And this work that we're doing together. Leading into a long weekend here in British Columbia, Canada. The sun is shining. We've just had the most amazing weather, and I hope that you get to spend lots of time with your family and friends, rejuvenate, regenerate, and relax. So happy teaching out there, everybody. Have a great one. Bye.